Okay, so I recently had the chance to go and play Assassin's Creed Shadows early, and I can say it is stunning, it's amazing, and the gameplay is fantastic. Now that was in the previous video. I went over all the gameplay and had a little fun with Naoe and doing all the parkour and the skills and everything. But in this video, I've been given exclusive footage for the new Animus Hub by Ubisoft directly, and we're going to break it down and go over everything about it. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into the video.
Welcome to the Animus Hub, appearing for the first time in Assassin's Creed Shadows. The Animus Hub is your gateway into history, and a seamless way to dive into the latest Assassin's Creed games. Let's step into the Animus and take a look around. The Animus Hub gives you access to 4 distinct features: memories, projects, the exchange, and the vault. The memory database takes you to the latest Assassin's Creed games. Here, you can start your journey as Naoe and Yasuke, or scroll through the timeline to play the games of other recent heroes in the Assassin's Creed franchise. Whether you feel like stepping into ancient Greece, ancient Egypt, the Golden Age of Baghdad, or the Viking Age, the choice is yours. Up next is Projects. In Projects, you'll gain access to regularly released gameplay missions in Assassin's Creed Shadows called Anomalies. Complete these in-game missions to unlock exclusive rewards like new weapons, new gear, data files, and keys. Keys can be used to acquire in-game rewards in the exchange. Here, you'll build your arsenal of equipment, immediately available in Assassin's Creed Shadows. And if you want to dive even deeper into the ongoing modern-day story of Assassin's Creed, there's the Vault. The contents of the Vault will become available to you once you start your journey through Assassin's Creed Shadows. That's all we can say for now. The Animus Hub will go live in Assassin's Creed Shadows with memories, projects, the exchange, and the vault. In the months and years to come, the Animus Hub will continue to evolve and grow far beyond Shadows' launch and the next Assassin's Creed games, with new features, new content, and new rewards. The Animus. Follow the trail, and we will be in touch.
I know, it is a lot to take in, but in this video right now, we're going to go over everything you've seen. I mean, personally, I'm glad the modern day's back in a better fashion than previous titles, because as we both know, it's been a bit shit recently. But let's just jump straight into it as we get through this. And of course, we know it's a work in progress. We know it's going to be launching with Assassin's Creed Shadows. But what other games are we going to have? So in memories, we will see these games. Now we have Shadows, Valhalla, Mirage, Odyssey, and Origins. Take note that it is only the RPG games that have come after Unity and Syndicate. Now, there may be potential to see these titles, i.e. Assassin's Creed 1, 2, 3, and the other remakes that are coming, i.e. the Black Flag remake. There is potential to see them in this Animus Hub, because this is where you are going to be launching your games from now on. However, every single one of these titles, whether it's Mirage, Valhalla, Shadows, Odyssey, or Origins, you will need to download. So expect each game to be over 100 gigabytes, well, apart from Mirage. Just hope you have the space, because let's say you go into Mirage and you try and launch it. You're going to have a tough time doing that if there's no game downloaded, so to speak. But then, of course, if we go through there, you see Alexis Cassandra, and then we move on to projects. Now, projects are the certain missions that you'll be able to do in-game. You have the Legacy, Awakening, and then some undiscovered data. Personally, I believe these to be part of a separate modern-day story and sequences that we may see in the game. As you know, in previous titles, we've had different Animus side quests throughout the game. In Valhalla, we had to run around the map and do these parkour challenges to access stuff to do with the Grey, and of course, as you know, Layla ended up in the Grey during this time, so maybe this could be something to do with that. Now, in game, you do get certain rewards, and with those rewards, you can then get these tokens and exchange them in the exchange hub section of this entire thing. You have keys. Keys are the things that you can exchange, but then you have a sort of mini battle pass. Now, I know what you're thinking. This battle pass is terrible. It's a shit idea. Yes, it is, but it's not a battle pass per se. It's just a sequence of missions and tasks that you can do to get upgrades, get certain equipment, and just progress through the game, earning more objectives and more gear after completing the game. Now, of course, you can do these during the game and during the main story, but this is to keep players engaged for longer and basically keep them coming back to the title. With it being free, it is a good idea. You don't have to do any of this. You can just stick straight with Shadows and the historical setting and leave this completely to the side. Personally, I want all this extra stuff because you get some hidden little secrets and database entries that you can use for the modern day segments in this title. Some of the exchanges that you can get are these weekly weapons. Now, we know about weekly weapons and stuff from Valhalla and Mirage, and of course in Odyssey, but here you can see the Hatu Teppo, which is for Yasuke, which is a gun. Then you have this weird lion, dragon mount, a pretty cool skeleton mask, I'm not gonna lie, but below that you have some more, you know, real to life gear, which are these two, which are your daily selections, which will reset every day. These also will reset every week. Now, to get these, you have to use those little exchange tokens you get throughout the battle pass and by doing those other challenges, which is great to see and good to know. Also, if we look up here, there's a little Animus icon, which means you might be able to go back to the Animus in real life. Who knows? That is something we can decide or find out when the game gets released. And then, of course, we have the Vault. Now, the Vault is something that I am extremely interested in. You have the Ego Welcome On Boot Corrupted, which I can't say anything about right now, but if Ubisoft wants to, they can. Please tell us, because I want some modern day stuff. If you play this, it will play the video. And you can find these different things throughout the game and, of course, within the reward section of the game. You have to decrypt the files and actually get them up. First one's called the Calling, and then we go further down, we have the Legacy, and we actually get to see a little bit more about this, where we have the Diary of Joel Eastman. WBT over 32 again. Heat curfew in place till sunset. Stuck in this shabby hotel room till then. Aircon sounds like a rattlesnake, but at least while it's making noise, it's still working. That thing conks out, this place will be an oven in half an hour. Street vendor told me the power went out in the one neighborhood a couple of weeks ago, middle of the day. Even in the shade, it was too hot to survive. A lot of old people died, old folk and babies. This place is hanging on by a thread. Everyone with money got out of Marrakesh long ago. The only people that haven't are the people who can't. The location is a stall in Souk just off Gemma Al FNA. Apologies for my butcher of that. In Medina. I'm supposed to leave an owl with the storekeeper as a sign I want to blah blah blah. Now, Joel Eastman, to me, seems to be one of our modern day, not protagonists, but a character that we will possibly learn more about and hear about the Assassins and Templar fight during the modern day segment. Report submitted by Hamza Belkahim, EMP number 11422, translated from modern standard Arabic. Surveillance on suspected contact location opcode RZMK3443. Operation Idrisi and I were conducting stakeout on location as ordered. Approximately 10 PM, a Caucasian male, description is appended, approached the stall and began speaking with the owner, Shafiq Al-Hara, C file PEMK 120. Operative Idrisi and I observed as he passed over a piece of paper, which Al-Hara tried to refuse. It is my suspicion that Al-Hara is aware, or at least suspected, he was being surveyed. Now, this sounds a lot like Templar actions to me. Now, the legacy could be linking to what legacy Desmond led behind, or what legacy the Templars are doing. Again, the only way to find out more about this is during the actual game's campaign and through these little database entries we can get through this little battle pass type system. It is cool, it's all free, and it's a pretty nice way to get them. However, I would have liked there to be a way to get this kind of information similar to how we had in AC2 and AC Brotherhood and sort of around those sort of styles. Whereas there are puzzles put in the game by a certain character where we had to find them and do it ourselves. This was cool and unique because it meant like we weren't just playing as Ezio. We were in his body, but we could then go out and do stuff for our modern day characters, and that is something I sort of want to see back in the game. Moving on, it just goes over to state that the memories are the games you can play, the projects are your mission content, which is, you know, your stuff that the different side quests and stuff you can do to get the rewards. The exchange is the rewards where you can upgrade and get more, and the vault is the narrative content where you unlock the database entries and everything like that. And then that's the end of the video. It goes on and it shows the Templar logo and then ends with our Assassin's Creed logo, which we all know and love. So guys and girls, I personally am excited for the Animus Hub. I know loads of us had our thoughts and opinions about it, thinking, oh, this is a bad idea, just keep it how it is. But now that we're actually seeing it, I believe it is a very good thing to be part of in this franchise. It links everything together and makes all of it so concise that fans aren't really going to get lost when they come to play these new titles or even go back to play the old one. In the comment section down below, I want you to let me know what you think about this Animus Hub in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, a like would be greatly appreciated. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for some more Assassin's Creed content. Hope to see you all in the next video, and hope you all have an amazing day.